Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel with another episode of Pillars of Eternity. I'm so sorry the uploads for this have been quite slow. I've had quite a busy week and I've been moving into my new home office setup. So apologies if you hear any like background noise. That's my fan and I really need it. It's so hot. I can't remember the button to select all. I think it was backspace. Yeah, it was. Okay. I know I need to go back to Cadenua, but I wanted to do this. Talk to Cyril at the Salty Mast in Ondra's gift, just because she's right here. I believe Ondra's gift is, yeah, it's over there.
I'd be glad to.
So let's make our way over. Yay. Sorry, I'm messing with my volume control. I'm going to be doing quite a few adjustments and I apologize. It's whenever you have to move your setup, it's just things change. 12 minutes to complete your journey to Brackenbury to Ondra's gift? Yes. Oh gosh, I haven't even checked out my stronghold. I forgot if I have anything kind of on the list. So I should do that. No events. Do I have something? Yeah, this one, the Bailey. 1 day and 13 hours left. It's a good amount of time. Oh, the music is so good. This transports me. Okay, wait, I forgot this. I met a young Glanfathan named Tristwin at Brackenbury Inn. He and a prostitute named Cyril worked together, fleecing wealthy nobles until she came into possession of an Engwithan medallion. Now she wants to sell it, but he wants to bring it home to his broken clan. We have to go to the Salty Mast. Keep your guard up and your weapons ready while you're in the gift. Would this be stealing? Why is it so... it's not stealing. A refugee... There's a lot to this area. Oh, what's this statue? Okay, there's a lot. Oh, a courtesan. This might actually be her. You look like you want to have a good time, honey, and I'm all open for business. It's not her. This might be the Salty Mast. I don't want to look at the map, I just want to look around. What's that? This is something. Oh, I knew it was something. Ah! Grab his purse and go. Did they kill him? What's the rush? Come and stay with me for a while. Oh, they killed a noble. This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Help him up. Thank you. He gasps as he rises. My head. What happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even at night, with Ikali isn't worth this. He limps away. Who's that? And this must be the Salty Mast. I kind of want to go after the guys. Do you think I'll be able to find them? Maybe. Maybe if I look around enough, I'll just stumble upon them. Oh wow, it can go quite a ways. Oh, maybe this circle is all the way back around though. Jareth, Lexingtail, and HeyAmarii. Ooh, reach out for Jareth Lexingtail Soul. You see only the barest glimpse of a jagged, disfigured scar before it is hidden with a hood as the man prepares to leap. One window to another, scaling a trellis with soft-gloved hands, he moves promptly through the upper stories of a careless city. The afternoon is lethargic, empty, and he quickly hits 3 targets: a scroll hidden in some noblewoman's cabinet, a bottle of dark red wine from a blackened and dilapidated cellar, a pouch of coins from a svef-waisted, overly roughed young elf. He buys himself some dinner at an overly orange, raw-scrubbed inn, and swills the wine as he eats, but his eyes are on the door. He has barely finished when it closes behind a sour white elf, red eyes demanding answers. Unperturbed, he kisses her on the cheek, discreetly placing the scroll in her pocket before returning to his meal a significant deal richer for the gold in his hand. Where's the other guy? I've covered him up. HeyAmarii, reach out for his soul. You see an elven woman, her colorless complexion almost invisible amidst the falling snow. She's wrapped in white fur, tense eyes squinting in the glare. She moves rapidly, boots barely marking the snow underfoot, snapping glances behind her. A howl rises, quickly joined by another, and she loses a prayer to the wind as she begins to run. The wolves gain around quickly, lopping effortlessly towards her. She fumbles with her spellbook, but it's trapped in loops of leather on her back. Cursing, she changes course towards a jutting overcrop of ice. She can hear them now, hot breath crackling in the frozen air. Breathing hard, she tries to run faster, nose crinkling against the sweat down her face, clammy. With a cry of relief, she reaches the ice and disappears. She falls into a small opening with a muffled thump, holding her breath as the wolves try to track her. Confused in the snow above, she shivers uncontrollably from the cold or fear and tries to wait. Okay, it looks like these guys are not on this side. They might have moved up here a little bit, so let's have them walk the whole way back around. I kind of want to see if I can find them before I get in here, or whether that was just here's kind of what this area is like. I'm sure there's somewhere here. I don't know. Well, maybe they went here, hiding in the shadows, ready for me to kill. Another courtesan. This place is swarming with them. A sailor? Who's this? Kerned? A hooded figure leans against the wall. When he notices you draw near, he stands upright and raises his hand to halt your approach. If you know the words, speak them, and we can do business. If not, then we're done speaking. Yen, ni bien... I don't know. Eildfian. I apologize for the unpleasantries. Oh, how did I know that? I am Kern, the Midnight Merchant, as some would say. I deal in sensitive commodities. Precautions must be taken. Now let us do business. Hell yeah. Oh, look, I finally recovered a lot of my gold. I haven't checked whether these are any good, but let's get rid of some of that junk. I'm not really... These helmets don't really have anything. Yeah. Hell yeah. I have enough money to buy more stronghold upgrades. Hey. Okay, there's nothing around here. Let's actually check out the Salty Marsh then. Those thugs got away. Oh. In we go. Come on. I want to see what this salty tavern is like. Probably gonna get into another bar fight. As we should. Hello.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaroon of the Milkmaid. She knew what she was doing. Overfried cod, water.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in
a passion of dear wooden culture.
Oh gosh, that's the one criticism I have of this game. It allows like the soundboard or the dialogue to overlap. I don't see many outfits like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings, the kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn. They've been driving my regulars away. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about what happens in places like the Gift, but word is you are an exception. Oh, so she knows me. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Avar to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyways. Tell me how I can help. May draws you closer. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. She winks. Got me? I'd rather just go chat up that guard with the wide hips, personally, but we ought to stop her people getting thrashed at least. I've got questions. Shoot. What do you know about these attacks? She waves her hand at the door. You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. I did see it. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. She sizes you up. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. She rubs the back of her neck. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. She nods at you and lowers her voice. You help me out, and I'll see about getting you a special discount. A knowing grin warps her blue markings. Now just what can I do for a comely lass like yourself? Is there someone here named Cyril? She laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pand. Or so they tell me. Fancy a go with her? She nudges you in the ribs. Best money you can spend on the Gift. Ugh, I have to pay for her? But that's 1,000. 1,000? Can I just barge in and find her? Probably not. Let's pay the 1,000. You'll find her quarters upstairs. She lays a large hand on your shoulder. Don't mind the burly fellows at her door. They're just there to make sure that everyone has a good time. Oh great, this is gonna go terribly wrong. Oriko! Oriko catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear and his fine-fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? The hell are you talking about? I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it should be a crime for you to ever close them? Okay. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Oriko do for you? You tell me. Some things must be experienced to be believed. How much? For an evening that you will remember for the rest of your life, I asked, but 300, not this time. I'm already spending 1,000 on a good time. It's probably not going to be a good time. Brother patron. Oh gosh, he's soliciting someone. Okay, what's this? Big Dermsey. The Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. What's wrong with your leg? Yeah, what a question to ask someone you just met. He just laughs and shakes his head. How much? He holds up 5 fingers. 500! The hell? Why are these? I gotta save up for my stronghold. These people are too expensive. Brothel guard. Oh, did it say brother? Brothel patron, not brother. Okay. Sorry. What's in here? This would be stealing. That would be stealing. Just want to know what's else in here. They're letting me snoop. Rolled bills and receipts show amounts paid to Maya's staff as well as her expenses for ale, fish, and new linens. I can take the book and the golden soul. So I can take this and it's not stealing? Okay. That's weird. lines tulips. Half-finished tankards of ale and bottle of wine leave wet rings in the bar. Scattered plates hold fish bones and grease. That's gross.
Good day to you.
She leans on the bar, her black-painted nails tapping the wood. What'll it be? Are any of your regulars looking for work? They gotta earn their ale money somehow. Take a look. Oh, what? I can hire people here too. Okay. I don't want to bring anyone with me right now, so that's fine. At least I can also rest here, I think.
Good day to you.
What can you tell me about this place? She arcs an eyebrow. Every foreign sailor and visiting villagers knows about the Salty Mast. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. She points to an Oma woman. You want to know more? Just ask Maya. What refreshments do you have? Do you have a pet? A pet that I can... Okay, you don't have a pet. I just want a pet. Wade? Who's Wade? Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Why don't you take one of them stools over there? He swats at the air in your general direction. Nowhere else for me to go. Not with the wife in a state and my boy. His face freezes with a stricken expression and he turns back to the bar, muttering into his drink. Captain Pepperjack. Ooh. Let's reach out for his soul. You see the prow of a ship slice through the deck of another, a Medallion spice vessel, and are immediately accosted by splintering wood and panic. The pirates are upon the ship in the space of a shout, all elbows, golden earrings, and violence. Crewmen are hurled, shoved, and punched off the deck as the dog-eared captain boards. The hunt begins immediately as water begins to claim the wounded merchant vessel. The larger cargo boxes are ignored entirely in favor of smaller, more delicate boxes and jars. The captain stands, water snarling around him, his ankles, as he waits for each of his new crew to return to the ship with their plunder. Counting them off, he takes a running jump and grabs the railing, hauling himself aboard as the remains of the merchant vessel are devoured by the ocean below. The crew applause, raucous cheers, and laughter as they begin to sort through the valuable Medallion spices. The Fansington would eat well tonight. Oh, Oracle? Did he come from there? Yeah, he's just like... He's trying to be enticing. How exactly does this work? I don't know. I never used it. Who's this? Gifa?
Greetings.
Not from around here, are we? The young woman's voice rolls with the saucy cadence of Ondra's gift. You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. You're a local girl or a highlight? She laughs. Both gorgeous. What else can you do with that clever tongue of yours? And what local attractions would you recommend? Oh, Jaffa. How do you pronounce this? Jaffa? Winks. I'd rather show than tell. How much? It's 200 for my time and worth every copper. Well, you're much cheaper than everyone else. No. 10 louis? 10 louis. Ooh, reach out for a 10 louis soul. You see a tall woman crouched over her drink, sitting alone in an unkept inn. What few other patrons are there leave her well alone, walking a wide berth as she drinks. Even the innkeeper avoids her eye as he serves her a procession of drinks, but she seems to take no notice. A man swaggers in and he does take notice. With an imperious nod to the innkeeper, he seats himself next to the woman, her buxom form, his clear interest. She turns away from him, but he persists, reaching a hand across her and touching her knee. In seconds, he is prone on the floor, shocked and stiff, scrambling to get up, and is prevented by her shoe in his throat. She raises an eyebrow, expression empty as he splutters for mercy. He's red by the time she relents, and she turns back to her drink as he scrambles backwards and out the door, casting affronted glances behind him as he retreats. The other patrons shake their heads knowingly. Well, he shouldn't have done that then. Omedan. You see the burned out shell of a room. This man stands in the middle of it, scorch marks surrounding his feet, fire rising from his fire-singed robes. Debris is littered about, broken shelves, torn and broken it's hard to read. Burned books, smashed chairs, a sundered table. There are cracks in the walls and light shines weakly through a small hole in the roof. Every window in the room has shattered and a lamp lies on its side in the corner, burning oil forming a pool under it on the stone floor. The man looks around, surveying the wreckage. His eyes stop briefly on the 5 bodies lying amidst the debris. They are twisted, burned, torn, and nearly unrecognizable. He turns back to the only living man remaining, sitting against the wall, legs and pelvis crushed under a heavy stone beam. The dying man stares blankly over the beam, blood running from the corner of his mouth. The uninjured man leans over, looking into the eyes of the other. "No other may have this knowledge," he says. The other man opens his mouth to speak, but this man has already walked away. He drops his hand to the side and speaks a short phrase. An inky drop falls from his hand and hits the ground, growing into a ring of black energy that extends outward. As it passes over the other man, he transforms. His skin becomes ashen and gray, his flesh desiccating and wrinkling in on itself. The ring extends past the man and blinks out of existence as his body, now nothing but ash, collapses in on itself. Okay, that's a little freaky. Did he do that? Like, is that him, the one that turned the other guy to ash?
Yes. As you say.
Oh, wait, this guy. Older drunkard, his robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you and wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club, anyway. Huh? What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Oh, where was I? You must be here about the ring. The ring! He shoves it into your hand. What? This is what we've been looking for with Cyril? Have to have that you get into the lounge, he hiccups. Wait, is that the same ring? Or, I don't know. They don't just let anyone in, you know. He wipes a hand on his shredded robes. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you in the back, and whatever you do, don't tell them that you're new, or... He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. What? Okay. Does that say chef? Chef. The patrons and the courtesans work of a fierce appetite. If you know what I mean, keep me busy. Okay, that's stealing. Oops, sorry. Let's go upstairs. Lyrinia?
Hail, traveler.
Never experienced anything like this before. Trust me. What do you mean? Why, I could climb a tall thing like you all night. She slaps a smooth, oh my god, firm thigh. How much? 600 coppers for a night? That'll knock the good sense out of you. Nah. I just want to know how much all of them are willing to charge. Astoundingly, there's no spare change between these two cushions. Oh, I could actually look for spare change. Hey, this is Ikali. The other noble wanted her. The pale elf's gold eyes are the color of winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. Tell me about yourself. I came to Defiance Bay from the frozen lands at the southern end of the world. A few of my people venture this far north, but none know how to warm a cold night like we do. Her skin seems to glow in the darkened bar. How much? Her thin lips curl upwards. Just 500 pence to experience the most secret of the southern arts. No thanks. Gosh, some of them... How do they know what to charge?
Gods keep you.
Aldwin? The elf's long hair frames high cheekbones and a long, slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets such a breath of fresh air. Who are you? I'm a native of the Deerwood and an expert in the subtle arts. If it's practice, skill, and finesse you seek, look no further. Oh, do they give me bonuses? I was thinking about that, like if you sleep with one of them, you get a bonus, but this one kind of seems like finesse. How much? Only 600 pans for my daily bread, whilst you and I feast on love. Nah, thanks, I'll be going. Beck Ordo. Oh, you. Nice ring, you may enter. Oh, it's here. I just want to look around a little bit more. Oh, that's Cyril's guards. What's in here, though? Let's back out. Okay, let's go to Cyril last. That's stealing.
Hey.
Oh, I can't click on that?
Certainly.
Up close, these look more comfortable than one might expect. What are those? Undies? Most likely. Gonna take a bath in here. Alright, let's enter here. Ooh. Jason and Vincent Dwellier. What's this? The plaque beneath the display case reads, the legendary Gilt Blade of Lorne, capable of smiting away foe dead with a single blow, broken in the Battle of Tower Watch. Your first time at the club, you refined and prestigious gentleman, madame? Okay, cool. Vincent Dweller, this man looks down his nose at you. So, you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Oh, tell me about this place. He folds his arms. Broadly speaking, you're in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen on the upper floor of the Salty Mast. He tilts his head. More specifically, you're in the members-only lounge, which means you've been part of the club for at least a year. He eyes you suspiciously. Our rules are strict, but they keep the riffraff out, mostly. Show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. And they're all very expensive from what I can see. Let's not. I'm feeling cheap. I want all my money for my stronghold. Alright, let's deal with Cyril.
Good day, stranger.
Cyril. Powder almost hides the circles under her eyes, and rouge dust her two prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Cyril is beautiful. She favors you with a smile she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. There's something I need to discuss with you. She runs a smooth finger along your neck and under your chin. Just tell me what you like. It's extra if you want to bring someone else in, though. Your friend, Tristan, sent me. He needs that medallion. So do I. Cyril raises her chin. I offered him his half of the money and he refused it. She crosses her arms and paces in a slow circle around you. I'm sure he's told you all about his broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? I really am sorry for him, but I bet you anything he lives better now than he did in Glanfath. I worked a long time for a way out, and I'm not giving it up just because Tristan suddenly has gotten nostalgic. I'll buy it from you. I want to see how much. Sorry, it's hot. I could say I'll buy it from you, and if it's too expensive, then I could kill her and everyone else here. Easy. She laughs. It's worth 6,000 pans. No, what? If you've got that kind of coin, I'll gladly help you spend it. What? Let's find something else. Her shoulders relax and kittenish smile returns. That's the spirit. Oh. Did I spend a night with her or something?
How do you do?
Shoot, that's so expensive. I'm gonna save here and see whether I can kill her for
Good
it.
day, stranger.
Yeah, one way or another, you'll give me that medallion. Cyril's eyes dart to the door. Stay quiet. You hear her muffled cries under your hand and feel the warm, shallow gasps of her breath as she struggles. Finally, she yanks a long cord out of her bodice. A carved Andra medallion hangs on the end. Take the medallion. Thanks. Oh, yeah! Suck it, Cyril. Back to Brackenbury, and we can return it. Ooh, it's daylight. Oh, it's in First Fires? No, I thought it was in Brackenbury. Oh, it was in First Fires. Okay. Okay. Ooh. You have no idea how hot it's been. Oh, it's like 35 degrees Celsius here. Oh, citizens report mysterious and distressing wailing in the vicinity of Ondra's Lighthouse. We advise visitors to keep clear of the area until a cause is determined. I have to go there. Yeah, I need to go there, but let's tie up this quest first and then we'll go. Brackenbury. No, wait, he said he's in First Fires, but I could have sworn he's in Brackenbury, so I'm gonna go there. He is in here, the charred barrel. More or less, that's how you plan on presenting your idea to Ethelmore? Oh, it's some animancer in town. I wish there was a way to just track them. Like, as they're moving, the camera will just follow them. Because when they're walking, I don't wanna keep moving the mouse. Here you are. Thirstwin.
Greetings.
The fancy elf eyes you and your pack. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Cyril? Yes. Thurston's eyes are wide and round as the artifacts in his hands. You've given my people a gift we couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. He shoves a bag of coin into your hands. This is everything I have. Please, take it, please. Thank you. You'll always be an honored guest among the Shattering Spear. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy cloak dragging on the ground. How much money did we get? Ooh. 2,000 copper. Hell yeah. 9 more hours until that's done. 1 day and 9 hours, sorry. Not 9 hours. Now, confront the thugs. Maybe we can find them. I feel like we can find them. They're somewhere there.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Goodness, that is loud. Come on. Ondra's gift.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
The grimy windows have been papered over from the inside. Maybe the thugs are in here. I should have saved before I walked in. I save now. Oh. What are you doing in here? This is our place. Yeah, I just kind of want to know what you're doing too. I could really use a pinch. The man wears a worried expression, trembling from head to toe, continually licking his gums. Guys, you guys should get off of this svef. A dozen tiny somethings squirming into a pot of rice. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, you guys, clean up. It's not worth it. We need to take down more of these svef businesses. Take down the cartel. Oh? What's this? I'm gonna take it. Kolfeg? A youngish elven man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Oops. Sorry, elf that lives here. The knob on the other side suggests that the table was fashioned from a derelict door. The slightest pressure causes it to wobble atop the barrels. Oh, these poor people. They're like the forgotten part of society. It's really sad. Asuna HeyAmarii? Ooh, reach out to her soul. You see 4 flickering torches. The only source of light reflects across your 4 tense faces. Harsh words crackle the air beneath them as they argue about their course. Some wanting to return, some wanting to continue. They move step by careful step through the dank cave, noses pinched and eyes alert. One, a ghostly elven woman, is thrown into the air and onto the ground with a sudden snap, the victim of an unseen trap. The group is surrounded now, skeletal hands reaching from beyond the grave, an intrusion of life in their midst. The group scrambles for their weapons, but too late. The skeletons are already upon them. The fallen elf cracks her eyes open. One of her companions falls, about to be impaled by an ancient spear. Adrenaline floods her system, and she screams into action, moving faster than anyone, just unconscious, has a right to. No. Eyes wide with fear as she conjures a wall of fire, incinerating the skeleton and providing a momentary reprieve from the party. Breathing hard, they share a glance at the passage. As the passage is flooded with the flickering orange and ready their weapons. This time, they are ready, and the skeletons last mere minutes before falling to the ground once more. Branwen Gwyn. Reach out for a soul. You see a young woman standing against the backdrop of a wide, grassy plain. Her face is all silver and shadow in the moonlight, and she looks down at the wooden raft at her feet. An older woman lies on the raft, her arms crossed over her chest and her eyes closed in death. Her face is a small dark gray, as the younger woman's. Oh, is the same. And her head bears the same curving protuberances, but that is where the resemblance ends. The younger woman takes a pendant from the older woman's neck and ties it around her own. The platinum medallion shows a crescent moon engulfed by a curling wave, the symbol of the goddess Ondra. The young woman pushes the raft from the grassy beach and into the tide. She stands in the surf and watches it disappear, a silvery tear rolling down her cheek. Oh, she's like passing on something. She's passing on Ondra's gift. We weren't even at the door when we heard the wailing, turned and ran without looking back. Commoner, commoner, can I talk to any commoners? Nope. What's this? Ooh. Oh, there's camping supplies here. I can't take it though, because I already have. Oh. God damn it. Oh, more money. An abandoned home. The rope coiled around the chair feels painfully scratchy. What's this? The water in the pail is murky with blood. Blood? Why? Okay, there's camping supplies here though, so whatever this place is, I won't forget. Hopefully. Gosh, I've been loving the ambiance of this game. They've done a really good job. The developers have done such a great job at making the world feel so complete, so full, so immersive. Okay, at least, oh, a lighthouse. Huh. Nothing there, I don't think. What's that? Actually, that's of interest. It's quite a ways, but I didn't notice it at night. And then after I come here, I think I'll go through this way, explore this one, then make my way to the lighthouse. Hopefully I'll find the thugs somewhere here. I feel like they'll probably be at the lighthouse or there. Oh, here they are. What have we here? Another tourist in the gift? He nods his shifty-eyed companion. Let's give her a proper welcome. These are thugs, right? I don't think so. So apparently someone gave me a tip that if I press S, it slows down time in the beginning and F is to speed it up. I'll probably never speed it up. This game goes by, especially the beginning, goes by quite quickly. Where is this guy? Oh, of course he's in the front. Let's have you stop here, yeah. Blessing on everyone. And then if I can debuff some people, that would also be great. If I could put a chill fog right here where no one else will feel it. Oh, except the dog. Oh no, this guy's getting harassed as usual. Okay. Dog is in the wrong spot. Can I control the wolf? Okay, it's stuck there. I'll have you guys kill that guy. Oh no, S doesn't seem to work. Maybe my hotkeys are not the same. But at least I know there is a way to slow time down. Oh god. Can you heal yourself? Just finish him. Well, at least I found the thugs. Oh my gosh, am I not hitting him? It's like I'm not. It's like I'm missing.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
Why? Oh, I think I did. Oh, I have to find more thugs. How much gold do I have? 8,000. Oh, hell yeah. Maybe I'll just like find more and more thugs around as I roam around. Well, let's go this way. You're not here? No? I want to see what this is here. Is there a way in the water? No way. I'm going to see whether if I click on this. Oh. If I click on this, do they actually find a path there? Oh. Hold on. First of all, can I swim? Oh, it's not that deep. Okay. Mud squelches underfoot, crabs scuttle out of the debris. Oh no! Darren, a young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Reach towards the soul. Brave Darren! As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay. I'm here to help you. The soul flickers. It ripples towards you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the Salty Mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughs when you try to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's back against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays, in your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle and into the filled wash basin. This is so heartbreaking. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It is in your hands, and now it is in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then, everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Oh my god, you did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs into the ocean mist around the dock. Take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to belong to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. Oh. Find Darren's family. His father is here, in the salty marsh all the time. There is a woman here. Wait, let's see if this woman here. I think there was a woman here. I feel it. Or here. One of these was a woman. It's a sailor. Oh, she's no longer here. I could have sworn there was a woman there. There was a courtesan here at night. Maybe they only come out at night? Wait, we'll go back there later. Let's rid this area of thugs. Let's stick to the plan. We might stumble across his family at some point. Chilean sailor. Heh. Those dead idiots. Another Chilean sailor. Surrounded by scattered planks, it's clear whether this skiff skiff has been half built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. I wonder how much of this waterway I can explore. What's this? Oh, uh-oh. Everyone take this thing out first. You stay back here. Oh, sorry, that's my dog. Oh god, come on. I blessed us all already. Let's halt this one. How am I already injured? Come on. Thank you. I don't know how you operate still. I haven't quite figured it out. Oh no, wait. Nope. Let's do this one.
Ah, no. Thank you.
This rain sucks. Sort of. Not so bad. Oh, she died. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh gosh, that rain really does suck. That's some powerful rain. Good thing the dog tanked it.
Certainly.
I'm getting sidetracked here. Whoa. Since they're water, could I fire everyone? That help? Holy crap, one of them is behind us. Uh-oh. That's me? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's no way to get... Oh, I can get these two. Okay. Here's the ball. Uh-oh. This is not going well. Because I really don't know how to play this dude. Yeah. And then I want everyone... Or can I just select these two to do this one? Uh-oh. I underestimated what is going on here. Super underestimated. Can I make the dog take this one? Is she helping? Please tell me you're helping. Because everyone's dying. Oh, I should be buffing. What am I doing? Oh, that sounds nice.
What?
And then maybe a nice big heal for everyone, including you. Ooh. Okay, there is no heal. Oh. Why is she all the way over there? Oh, I guess the range is fine for her.
Hey.
Yeah, I think this works. Come on. Come on, this one's almost dead. Just take it down. Thank God. Uh-oh. Could I stun this? Whoa, that was really bad. I super underestimated this fight. Woo. Could I camp on the water? Let's try it. Oh. Okay, let's go back up here and I want to explore. Oh, I want to explore the ship, but let's camp here, maybe. Or could we sleep in this inn? Could I sleep here?
Hail and well met.
Okay, she doesn't sell camping supplies. Oh, here, common room. 25 copper, fine. How long until this is completed? 22 more hours? Okay. I got distracted. I'm supposed to be looking for thugs and the boys' parents, and I just want to explore this area. I want to explore Ondra's gift. See, what if they're out at night? I feel like there was a woman here at night. Unless it's another courtesan. See, there's a courtesan there. There was another woman here. Ah, see? Oh, it's a man. Oh, he was a businessman. I'll search for the boy's family soon. Let me just check out the ship. At night. Perfect time to check out the ship. Oh. Fisherman. The tide's in. If you're wanting to get down to the shoreline, you'll have to... Ah, I can only look at daylight. Got it. Well, time to look for the boy's family. And thugs. More thugs. What's this? Ropes dangling from the crane sway in the ocean breeze. Cartugo?
Well met, friend.
Ooh. Do you have a dog? A dragon egg. Don't really want to buy anything. Would this be stealing?
God damn that son of a cool.
Oh. The angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out towards the harbor with glimmering golden eyes. Eventually, sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head towards you.
Want to run it down on its luck Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it.
She clenches her jaw and continues quietly.
As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
What's going on exactly?
Exactly. If I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Mestre Verzano is determined to wind up in a grave before the season turns.
The woman looks back at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. What? This is the Medallion Trading Company. Immatal?
Gods keep you.
An old man paces the dock and looks over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to the other. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You, don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? He shows you the object in his hand. It's large, round opal with Anguithin runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See the ship that went down over there? It's been looking for someone to help me recover. Ah, missing cargo. Tell me about this missing cargo. He licks his lip. We started in Cold Morn and we're making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? He massages the opal in a clammy palm. When we reached Aina's Rest, we have agreed to, take on a few crates from some place called Cleaban Rilag. A couple of the lads snuck a peek at the cargo, saw a suit of armor and a broken scepter. He shrugs. I don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these animancers will buy dirty stockings if you say they come from ruins. He closes his hand around the opal in a white-knuckled grip. We were almost at Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my share of the barroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside with the captain, but he and the first mate went below deck to see what all the commotion was about. When they didn't come back, I looked into the hold. He shudders. I saw one of those suits of armor walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. When it saw me, it started running for the hatch, so I closed it. He squeezes his eyes shut. How did the ship get here? He rolls the stone between his hands. I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best as I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it into Ondra's grift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday. When one of the lads pulled this up in his nets, he showed you the opal again. It's part of the scepter, from what I recall. There are 3 other pieces, and I bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows too. If anyone can find them, there'd be profit to follow. And what happens if I find the rest? You'll find the missing pieces of the artifact, and I've got an animancer friend from my expedition days who'll find you a stack of coppers. He scratches his beard. All I want out of this is a few £100 for my lost payday, if that sounds fair to you. I'll give you this stone and the name of my contact once you have everything else. Immatal regards the opal again. Seeing as the kid dredged this stone up in his net, I'd wager you could probably find the missing pieces out the shallows during low tide. about the Engwithan relic. Do you have an idea what your animancer friend wants with the relic? She was always tinkering with these things back when we were young. I used to think she was a fool, retiring to some dusty study in Brackenbury. But after that horror on the boat, I'm thinking she made the wiser choice. How's business? He spits into the water. I'll be glad to sail with captains who are more careful about their cargo from now on. I don't give a worm's wings about the ducks trafficking laws, but I'm too old to fight these ancient horrors. He takes a deep breath from the salty air. I just want to enjoy my twilight years doing an honest day's work. Tell me about Ondra's gift. He scratches his sunburnt scalp. We've got docks, fishing, and steady ship traffic. All this. He waves at the listing shanties crowded against one another. This sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. He grins, and for lively, nothing beats the salty marsh. You'd do better to ask a younger man than me if you want to know about the place. He nods towards a large round building to the east. Imatal doesn't sound like a Deerwooden name. That's because it isn't. I'm from the Ixamital Plains, a broad savanna north of the Deerwood. Not so different from the ocean, in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn a full circle and see nothing but the winds making waves in the grass. He watches the surf lapping against the wrecked boat. But at moments like this, I wonder what business a plainsman like me had taking to the water. Farewell, I will find you that piece. Gosh. In a bit, let me just explore. Oh, Madon McNeely. Reach out for a soul. You see a man probing at a lock, hunting for the click, click, click of success. It takes him more than a moment, but there it is. Click. He turns the needle further. Click. A smidge more. Click. His smile is all smug self-assurance as he pushes into the well-fortified building. He shivers as he steps over the threshold, pupils contracting briefly as the door swings shut of its own accord behind him. Click, click, click. Locked. He moves through the silent building, no subtlety to his search. He pockets nothing, despite the slack-jawed ache in his face as he passes over jewelry and potions alike. Nobody stops him as he slinks from room to room. He is alone, uninterrupted in his search. Finally, in a dingy, dust-encrusted room, he finds a trapdoor, carelessly hidden beneath a fraying carpet. The lock is rusted, old, and crude, and breaks with ease as he takes his sword hilt to it. He whistles through his teeth as the collection before him hammers of Andra, obsidian blades, dragon-scale armor. He places a sword with an enormous symboled blade of black and takes as much as he can carry. Dropping the trap door back down, he hears a wailing, piercing screech. Panicking, he tries to run, but his collection is too heavy. He curses, dropping all but the sword, and scales a bookcase to a barred window. He smashes the glass with his sword and begins to bash at the old iron bars, shouting in the distance. Renews his desperation, and with a great clang, the bars fall from the window. He squeezes through the opening, every inch of exposed skin cut with glass, and runs, the obsidian blade on his back glowing gently in the dark night. Get back. More somnus. As you near, you feel a vibrant history reach out for the soul. More somnus. You see a man lying on a mat, restless in sleep. He tosses about, unable to claim total peace. Behind his lids, his eyes dart about, and small moans of distress escaping his lips. He rolls around, moving from lying on his back to his side, to his back again, sweat standing out on his forehead. The door to his chamber slowly opens, the weak light from the hall outside falling across the sleeping man's face. This man, much younger than he is now, steps lithely into the room. His feet rise and fall as he crosses the floor with calculated precision, never once making a sound. He approaches the man on the mat, slowly raising 2 daggers as he does. He stands over the man, staring down at him, intense hatred burning beneath his rocky features. He doesn't move. A statue poised to strike at the man's bedside. The man's eyes fly open, blinking in confusion, trying to drive the sleep from his mind. He sees the boy standing over him, dagger at the ready, and the blinking stops. Terror replaces the confusion, and he only has time to say one word. You. Before the boy is on him, he drops, planting a knee on the man's neck and plunges one of the daggers into his stomach. The boy leans over, tilting his head back to reveal a large black scar that cuts across his neck from right side to his jawline to his left collarbone. The man gurgles and makes a muffled coughing sound, trying to speak through his crushed windpipe. The boy looks at him again, locking eyes and holding his gaze as the man slowly slips away. Whoa. He then lifts both daggers and brings them down into the man's eyes? What the hell? Some of these stories are really intense.
A dozen Darren ships were shattered against these levees during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
The place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
As crazy as this guy is, Durance, I kind of like him. He's weird. The captain won't be happy to hear about this. About what? Marceno, this young lanky sailor, is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading onto his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Well met, friend.
If you've a moment. You're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervously. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying. Saying your kind-hearted sort. He runs a hand through his hair nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest. His sea chest. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things, what with us staying in port a couple of days, and... I may have gotten a little distracted. Marceno nods towards the buildings nearby. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the Salty Mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. He sets a pleading look on you. Really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far, but the shift's changed and I'm on watch. I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears it. I'll get strung up on the yardarm. Please, if you could get back for me, I swear by the flame I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if the captain for Tenero finds out anyways. Any ideas where the thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it getting carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. Can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it too, so I'm hoping they haven't gotten it open, unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. Oh gods. He takes a breath. If they've got it open, I'm really done for. What makes you think I'm not from around here? Gut feeling? The sailor grins weakly. I really could use your help, though. You're a sailor? Yes, ma'am. I signed on about half a year back. The pay's decent, and the sight of the sun coming up over the sea, I wouldn't give it up for anything. He sighs. I just wish I'd asked around about the captain first. Alright, I'll help you look for your mess up at your job. Just because I'm a nice person. And I don't want you to get fired. You seem like a hardworking boy that just wanted to have a good time. Oh, I haven't finished looking around here. Hold on.
Margaret's fire should settle spirits here.
Oh. Great, there's spirits there. Naya?
Hail,
Now,
traveler.
as you approach, she eagerly turns to you. Your interest in doing some construction work? Her clothes are simple, but nicer than most you've seen in Ondra's gift. Pays good money. I'll take it if you're having trouble finding workers. Workers who aren't superstitious cowards, anyways. She shakes her head. I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Lament and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted, ever since the floods of Ondra's gift. Echoes of war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse to bursting. Ondra's gift was flooded? Back at the end of the War of Defiance, it was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian military. Cost us a lot, though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Adrians put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped the slaughter drowned hours later when the Hadrid forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind, and one of the last to die. She shrugs. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the grift, but there you have it. Have you gone inside? Who, me? She laughs nervously. Not exactly. See, my health is rather delicate, and all that dust. She sighs. All right. When I saw 2 HeyAmarii deckhands running as fast as they could down the pier, I lost my nerve too. Now I'll show you how it's done. Good. About time someone put an end to this foolishness. She rummages in her pockets and pulls out a skeleton key. As she hands it to you, she hesitates. Just be careful. Not that I believe the ghost stories, but it's an old building, so watch your step. Do you know what might be inside the lighthouse? If only. Naya shrugs. It's been uninhabited since they flooded Ondra's gift. What are you building? An inn, allegedly. She brushes a single loose strand of her bun behind her ear. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the Salty Mast. The district has been in the dumps since the War of Defiance. It seems ready for some fresh development. So imagine my excitement when I find this place. 3 floors tall and right on the water, for sale at a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were other interested buyers, so I closed the deal before I'd taken time to really look into it. Stupid. She shakes her head. Being from New HeyAmarii, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstition surrounding the lighthouse. And the seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I take my investment back. Tell me about the flooding of Ondra's gift. Hadrid ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian military. Oh wait, we already did this part. Okay. You're not from Defiance Bay, are you? She laughs bitterly. What gave that away? The accent or the fact that I was the dupe who paid good coin for this place? Yeah. Nia. We'll go around this way. And that's back up there. But what I don't know is if there are thugs up here. And then we'll come here and go into that house. Oh, are you thugs? Are you a thug? Thug! Braggin? Braggin. I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they can go someplace else. You murdered a boy here 2 days ago. What the hell are you talking about? Even if I did kill some runt, you got nothing to prove it. Show him the dagger you found on Darren. This belongs to you? That's mine, all right, and no one touches my dagger and lives. Oh, I'd like to see you try. Oh, wait. I accidentally clicked that. Let's knock him down. Bless everyone, because this seems to do so well. You do this poisony thingy. Oh no, none of them are close enough to each other. Okay, let's try a different approach. Daze. Yep, you can get these two. Yeah, let's get these two. Daze. I don't know what you're doing, but you will mark this thug. And the dog will also go after it. And I got you. And let's see how this goes. Holy hell. Okay, you gotta buff us a little bit or something. How can I get through this fight a little bit better? I'm gonna have to put one of these dudes on hold. Maybe this one. Can you do anything yet? Nope. Pierce this dude. I need more debuff spells from this guy. Oh, the guy died. Oh, you duped me. Wait, maybe I should come after this guy. Poor Bragan doesn't even know what's coming for him with everyone wailing on him. Sorry, my dog was barking, so I had to go. Nice. Nice work, everyone.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Come on, loot. Yeah. Alright, we dealt with the boy's killers. But we still haven't found his family. Ooh. Spell book. I have these already. But maybe not those ones, so... I will give this to you. And then you figure it out, and we need to do some bag management later. Could I go in this house? Oh, I need a key. Do I have it? Oh, I do have it. Nice. Who's this? Ifrit? Harassing thug.
Welcome.
Aphra wears a defiant expression and a steady yet battered suit of armor. She seems to bear each scratch and ding with pride. You don't look like you're one of the knights. Can I help you with something? I'm here about the trouble at the Salty Mast. Ordinary kith are angry, as they should be, with the crooked HeyAmarii toadying up to the nobles. She sneers. She's using the tragedy of the Wide Wind's legacy to line her pockets. She's no better than the Adrian overlords we drove out 200 years ago. People around here say you've got a good heart. Maya's made it so only the rich can afford her establishment. Yet she sits in the poorest district of Defiance Bay. How's that right? We've taken matters into our own hands, but she's the real criminal here. Why don't you tell her to back down? What? The violence. Who cares about her pricing? She can charge whatever she wants. The violence is not okay. Aphra looks at her compatriots. I'm sorry you see it that way. The hell? What kind of person gets so violent over, like... It's Maya's tavern. Leave her alone. God damn, these people are... that's bizarre. Sure, pick a fight about, like, prices like that. Oh no, who's this? Oh, it's Aloth. I would like you to go here. And you go here. Okay, let's... Marks the target, inflicting burn.
hey.
Damn it! God damn it. Uh-oh.
Lava will be on seat.
Okay, make this ground delicious. Yeah, kill him. What babies these thugs are. Yeah. Mercy. Afra staggers back barely on her feet. Please, strike the killing blow. I'm finishing you now. Well, it's their own fault. They acted with violence. I'm not okay with that. Ooh, we can have some beer. Someone stashed a few sooty playing cards under the bed. Sooty. Sooty. We still haven't found Darren's parents. Find Darren's family. Do the cargo. Report to Maya. I mean, like, she can charge whatever the hell she wants.
Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
I can't find Darren's parents. Maybe they're in the Salty Mast? Warehouse hand? Maybe they're here? Putting my time now so I can return home wealthy and successful. Caution, flammable. Okay. Maestro Versano. A man stands in the corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Welcome.
When he sees you, he throws his arms wide in an expansive welcome. Greetings, you have come to the warehouse and the headquarters of the Medallion Trading Company. He consults a pocket watch. Some of the gold filigree has chipped away, but you are late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. He snaps the watch shut. What's the delivery? He tugs his beard. I must assume then that you are not from the company I contacted at the expedition hall. He waves a hand, but you are here and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough. Why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You would be left alone. And if not, he shrugs and grins, you look like you could handle yourself. And as for your integrity, I suppose I will have to trust you, as you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. Sure, I'll do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent! Now, deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. He will know what to do with it. He slips a bag of pebbly seeds into your hand. Return to me when you are done, and I shall see to your payment.
Gods keep you.
Who was that feathered woman? Ah, you must mean Pelagina. She's a paladin and the employee of the Valayan embassy. He chuckles. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That's no surprise. She's hot-headed. A woman in a brotherhood of paladins and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. Something else I can help you with? Tell me what you do here. I am a merchant from the Ankenzie, the fairest of the Valayan republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Valayan Trading Company. He gestures at the stacked crates. We ship cargo to and from the republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organization in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. He grins. For a fee. I'd like to know more about the Medallion Trading Company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the republics. He looks proudly around the warehouse. We sell all manner of goods and equipment, and for years we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armorers throughout the Defiance Bay. His smile flickers. Is something wrong? It is nothing. He waves a hand. Only that competition has grown especially fierce in recent months, but I suppose this is to be expected given the legacy, as the locals call it. Okay. Oh, what's happening to you? Let's take a look around your place. For immediate transport to Barda, handle with care. What's in here? Live specimens do not open. Stealing. Warehouse hand. Grunt work isn't glamorous, but I'm working my way up in the food chain. Okay. Let's go in here. A shipping manifest listing the cargo of the Principa Mis Siamena. 400 shark skins from Rawatai, 20 bales of blackwood from the Living Lands, and 6 dozen barrels for a Adir Ale. Esteemed Maester Verzano, while your ambitions would dignify any son of the republics, your methods do not. The dukes have asked once that you see to the business interests of all of the republics. They are not given to asking twice. Vicent Agosti. Bundled navigational charts and nautical maps. Okay, that's stealing, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't want a poor reputation. I want like a good reputation. Liena. A young woman stands behind the counter, watching you with quick, intelligent eyes. Welcome. This is your first visit to the Medallion Trading Company, is it not? Please let me know how I can assist you. Her tone is both professional and inquisitive. What is this place? The Medallion Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Medallion republics. We oversee trade details and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. She gestures towards the door on her right. This is our warehouse, where we store goods in transit. You have more business. Oh, who are you? I'm the assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently, I help Verzano run things, but I'll take over when he retires, or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. She rolls her eyes. Okay. I don't know where else the parents would be. Maybe... No. Maybe at the lighthouse? The only other place I can think of is really the Salty... Oh, abandoned house. Oda's house? I haven't checked out these houses yet. I totally forgot about them. Oda house? Is there anyone here? Yeah, let's go to Oda's house. Are you here about my boy, Oda? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? I found Darren. Thank the sea mother, where is he? Ah. I don't know how... There's like 3 different ways to say it. I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. I can't imagine your grief. Oda's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave. And you should be proud. Yeah, here. I'll say he was brave. The quest says that he was a brave boy, and he was. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women. And yet, she chokes into her sleeve. I can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you, at least for bringing me answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day. He won't need them now, and I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. That's so sad. That was her only child? A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags, a moth-eaten... What? Motionless shape? Is that another child? A pale green fuzz has colonized one of the loaves. I'm concerned for her. Concerned for her children. Seems quite careless with them. Let's go back to May. And we can go to Copper Lane really quickly. Salty Mast. Salty Mast. Mast! Good lord.
Welcome.
I found the ringleader. She won't bother you or anyone else anymore. Maya smiles, revealing rows of large dagger-sharp teeth. That's news worth celebrating. Take some coppers and enjoy yourself. Her smile widens, and should you choose to have your fun here, enjoy my special discount. If you just need some rest, the room is yours for free. Oh, wonderful. Tigani raises one eyebrow. Someone's giving you the talk, right? Because Kalu's the one who handles it with our children, but if no one's ever explained it to you... A knowing grin wraps her blue markings. Now, just what can I do for a commonly lass like yourself? I want to sell you some of this junk here. Like this. Oh, hell yeah, she takes it. I don't need this or this. I don't know what those are for. I just hold on to them because, you know, sure. And this hammer and chisel. I feel... Oh, I picked up a ring. When did I pick that up? Estoc. Hunting bow. Probably get rid of those. Oh. And all of these rubbish except for the grimoire. Trade, give me that money. Okay, we have to go to the lighthouse. But first we can go to Copper Lane. I feel like that will be very quick after we rest.
How do you do?
Order refreshments, a room. Oh, the shiny pearl is free. Hell yeah. Oh, it looks the same. But we got a buff from that. Let's go to the Copper Lane real quick and find this guy. But the tide is down.
Ah, the life of a traveler. So many ruins to uncover. Here.
Indeed. Though after 5 years, I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
Oh, that's the scepter. Barnacles encrust the hull of this beached boat. Something The jagged outer fingers most likely has clawed deep rifts into the wood. Whoever tried to sail the boat... Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. No, there's no way that way. There's no way this way. There's more than one piece. So it just must be floating around here somewhere. Okay, that looks too deep. Oh, what's this? Oh, another scepter piece? Did I get all of it? No. Ah, I got all the scepter pieces. The only thing that's missing is the crate. Maybe it's through here? Yeah, it's the only place I can explore. Just that area and this area, really. Okay.
Hello.
Imatil rubs a callous thumb over the runes in the opal. Is this about the broken scepter? Yes, I have 3 pieces. His bristled eyebrows rise to a peak. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. He shakes his head. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. He holds up the opal. And the name of someone who'll buy it all. All I want is 200 pans for getting the cargo here. Sound fair? Sure, we got a deal. He accepts your money and gives you the opal. It's still warm from his hands. You want to go to the Brackenberry Sanitarium and find Nans. She knows more about this artifact. And I know for a fact she's bought them from our crew before. Ah. Have you seen anyone come this way carrying a large chest? Come to think of it, I did. He points to the east. They went that way. Couldn't have gotten too far. Oh. Farewell. They went east, eh? More east, maybe. Probably towards the Salty Mast. Maybe somewhere around here. So I'll have to go to the abandoned home. These ones were the drug houses. He said he couldn't have gone far. It must be closer to here. Couldn't have gotten far. Maybe couldn't have gotten far just meant this map? And somewhere in this map? Land Sailor. Maybe he went into one of the abandoned houses. Oh no, these are the... This is west. Oh, I've been here already. Went east. He's here, and then, I mean, it could be just in the Salty Mast. That's a possibility. It also could be somewhere here. Can't talk to these guys. No, they can't. Okay, east. It's in the Salty Mast, probably. Or... yeah, no, it's probably here? Just go east as much as possible. Same. But I should be wearing this. Yes. Thugs. Walder Three Fingers. Four people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. There we go. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you, then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did ya? Best turn around and walk on. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second, smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it! That's the second lockpick. He looks up at you and stills. Oh. Walder rolls his eyes, then turns to you. You walk down your last pier. No, you walk down your last pier. You are all screwed.
Pray does not feel
Let's have you do this thing. No, don't go there. Oh, crap. Oh, it's poisoning the wolf now. Who's this guy? Let's have her do that. And then... let's take on this dude. Oh, let's get the guy near death already. Uh-huh. Iconic projection. That seems nice. Please tell me. Yeah. Oh. Didn't quite make it. It's fine. He died anyways. Oh, yeah. Actually, everyone else go for this dude though.
These ones are in for a walloping! That's not very helpful.
Yay! Poor Wolf. Wolf is always dying. I forget that it exists. Take all. Oh.
At once.
Unlocking this will require the proper key. How do I pick it up though? I defeated him and his band. Unless he has more people. Are there more of you? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I just have to tell the guy, the sailor, that the chest is here. Maybe he'll pick it up. Ah, here. The sea chest bears a large embossed sigil of a ship, and the word Fortinero beneath it in gilded letters. It's held shut by a heavy brass padlock. Take the sea chest. And the guy was hanging out around here? I actually can't remember. I have to follow. I think it was at the end of the pier though. Like somewhere around here. Oh yeah, it would have been where the ship was. Yeah, let's try somewhere around here. Oh. That's a sailor. Okay. I do remember someone being there, and I remember this boat. Someone being here. Ah, here, Marceno.
Gods keep you.
Marceno fidgets nervously. He grins hopefully at you. Any luck finding the captain's chest? Here you are, contents intact. You did it! I mean, I knew you would, but... Oh, thank you, it's all here! You've saved my life, friend, truly. I owe you one. Here, the week's wages, like I promised. You know... try to be a little less careless from now on. I will. I'll never set foot in the salty marsh again. He pauses. Well, I mean, not while I'm on watch, at least. Yahoo! 300 copper. Yeah, and I want to be paid for it. I did something to him. Okay, so this one is the Brackenbury Sanitarium, and then also Copper Lane. So I've been recording for a little while now, and it's insanely hot. So I will leave it here, and we'll pick up next time on another episode of Pillars of Eternity. Thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want me to continue the Pillars of Eternity series. Thanks, guys. Take care.